All right. Day two of the semester started out pretty frustrating. Didn't have the software I needed in my classroom because I installed a new computer in my classroom. Didn't install the software that we've had on there for 2 years that we use to teach computer-based data analysis. And so I had an entire pretty much wasted class day. We got a couple of things accomplished, but certainly not what I wanted to accomplish today. Um, so that was frustrating. It's a good lesson for future faculty members and even grad students and undergrads is you got to be careful about relying on technology because sometimes the technology lets you down. Good thing to keep up with. But other than that, day two at SFA, not bad. A lot of discussion on campus this week about whether or not SFA is going to join a system. Um, Stephen F. Austin State University here in Nacogdoches is one of only two universities in the state of Texas that isn't part of a university system. And we've got four university systems that are interested in having SFA join. We've got Texas State, we've got University of Texas system, Texas A&M, and Texas Tech. And I'm not really going to comment about which one is better. I've got some ideas about some of the benefits of joining either one. But why are we interested in joining a system? Well, there is some thought among a lot of faculty that joining a system will improve morale among the faculty and staff, that there is we've had a rough couple of years, and we'd kind of like some new leadership. We'd like to see some more financial stability. It's kind of rough being an independent university and not having the resources of a large university system to help us out. And so we're hoping that joining a system will get us some resources for research, some resources to help improve the pay for faculty and staff. Because for universities our size in Texas, what we're hearing and what folks say, different departments say that we're some of the worst paid, the lowest paid faculty and staff in the university, and yet we are fiercely loyal to SFA. We love the university, which is why we're still here. We just sometimes wish the university loved us back. That's how we feel. I mean, that's not the respect of the administration. Perhaps the administration, values the faculty and staff. The problem is we don't feel that. We don't feel like we're valued by the administration. And that may be a false perception on our part, but that's how we feel. And you can't hold it against how we feel against us. We want SFA to succeed and to grow and to prosper. And I think the faculty and the staff, the last, since COVID, we have shown through our actions how dedicated we are to making SFA the best university it can be and doing what we need to do to make SFA a positive experience for our students and make sure we can offer the classes that we offer for our students and in the mode that they need it in. We just want more support. And we feel like some of us in the faculty really feel like that if we join a university system, we will gain access to resources that we don't have as an independent university. Resources for research, resources for academic affairs, resources that would allow us to improve what we do at SFA. Not that what we do is bad. I think we're a really good university, and we do right by our students, and we prepare our students in an excellent fashion to go out into the world and find employment and careers. But we can always do better. And I think joining a system helps us do that. We get financial resources, maybe it's some financial stability. We get oversight from a broader board of regents. And I think it would improve morale. So right now, and morale on this campus is among faculty and staff could be better. We look at the administration, we're like, I don't know if we can trust these folks. We think about the Board of Regents, I don't know if we can trust these folks. And we're not saying these are bad people or that they're out to get only for themselves, but we just don't trust them right now. And some of that, some of what happened surrounding the previous president has something that has a lot to do with that. The financial situation in the university has to do with that. We understand that the way, like among the faculty, most of us understand that the way athletic coaches are hired, a lot of those raises and incentives are built into their salaries. But what we see is that in the last 5-6 years, faculty and staff have gotten one raise, while administrator salaries go up. The salaries for athletic coaches go up, and it's frustrating for us because our salaries have not kept up with the cost of living. We're not even getting cost of living increases, and or the university. It's not the university's fault, because some genius in the legislature decided to write into Texas law that Texas faculty, the only way we can get pay increases is through merit, and just eliminated the possibility of cost of living increases. It's frustrating for us, and I don't know if this is a situation where the grass is greener on the other side or not. But I think most of us, or many of us that I talk to on the faculty, we're ready to see what the grass is like. We want to skip over that fence and be a part of the system. Which one? I don't know. We're the faculty senate, the deans, the chairs, the administration, our board of regents are all exploring our options at this point. We'll see. But it'll be an interesting time because these decisions are going to come fast. We've been thinking for years or decades, like some folks, about joining the system, and now we are streaming towards trying to make a decision prior to the next legislative session. Because, of course, it's the Texas legislature that has to approve all this. At the very least, we'll get to keep our name. It's apparently, as old Texas law states, there's something in the legislature passed in years past that basically says that we always get to keep the name Stephen F. Austin State University. But if you're watching, maybe make comments, leave a comment below about how you feel about Texas, about us joining a system or staying independent. I think I know. Really, we hear from folks say the alumni really want us to stay an independent university, and that's a point of pride among the alumni. I understand that as a faculty member. However, and again, I just speak for myself. My views are not that of the university, not that of the faculty senate, or anyone but myself in this video, on this channel. But for myself, again, I understand the perspective of the alumni and the pride about we're one of only two independent systems. That's fine, except for one thing: the majority of the alumni don't have to work here. Majority of the alumni don't have to deal with the fact that we are grossly underpaid in SFA, faculty and staff, compared to other universities our size. And joining a system, I try to caution my friends, joining a system doesn't guarantee that we're going to get raises. It might, though, bring us some pay parity in the system. Maybe. There's hope that'll happen, and that's something we're in some areas we are severely missing is hope. This university, and things like, well, we'd like to make a living wage. At the very least, we'd like our salaries to keep up with the cost of living, which they have. We are really hoping that joining a system will do that. In addition to bring us the name recognition that comes with the A&M system, the Texas Tech system, or whatever system we end up joining, along with, I'm sure we're going to get access to, greater resources for research and greater financial resources that we can pass on those benefits to our students. There's no telling what the benefits of joining the system are, but in today's climate, there's no reason for SFA to stand by itself other than just simply the pride of being an independent university, which right now really isn't benefiting us, other than making some folks feel prideful. And a lot of those folks, like I said, the alumni, we value the alumni SFA, but I'm sorry, you guys, most of you folks that are alumni don't have to work here. You've got your own careers. You're an SFA alumni, you're probably doing really super well because we do a good job here with our students, but we need help. And there's some things I don't really feel comfortable talking about this kind of public venue that are going on campus that we really hope will improve by joining the system. But the faculty, the staff, the chairs, the deans, the provost, and board of regents, none of us approach this topic lightly. And we're going to do our due diligence, all of us, prior to making a decision about this. And hopefully we make the best decision for the university. And that's going to be the challenge for all of us, is making the best decision for the university and our students, and not the decision that's best for us individually. We don't need the best decision for the faculty, or the best decision for the staff, or the best decision for the board of regents, the best decision for the administration. We need the best decision for the university as a whole. That's my 2 cents on it.